action.
Hey guys, look, I want to show you what I found. I found the coolest little teleprompter it's called the Bestview teleprompter. It's actually made for a tablet or smartphone, and it is the easiest, coolest little contraption I have seen in the past few years. If you're a YouTube video blogger, this is amazing for you. Also, you know, if you're a blow and go kind of camera guy, and say you're out in the field and someone wants to do an interview really quick, and you don't want to drag around these huge teleprompters that take an hour and a half to set up. This thing right here, this Bestview teleprompter, it's cheap. It takes literally minutes to set up. It actually just clamps right on your lens. They give you a bunch of ring assortments that'll actually screw into any lens size. Pretty much any lens size. I would say any lens I have, all these fit. It also actually gives you a smartphone. So you can actually have one smartphone as your camera with the camera thingamajiggy, doomahickey, and then you'd have either another smartphone here or a tablet. So if you have a tablet and a smartphone, you're good to go. Or if you have two smartphones, you're good to go. But I'm actually using a DSLR. I'm actually right now on this thing, I have a Sony a6600. Any camera you can screw a filter on, you can put this on the front of it. So it actually comes with a Bluetooth controller too, so you can actually control your app. If I just want to actually just let it go, I can just hit the front button right here, and it'll scroll. If it's too fast, you can actually just the right and left button. The right side will speed it up. The left side will slow it down, almost to a crawl. If you hit the little trigger on front, it'll pause it. So if you got to pause to talk, if you want, you can actually hit the up and down button to jump to sections. When you're standing back there, you can hold this out of the view of the teleprompter and click it, and then go, starting to move. So it's going a little too slow, you want to speed it up. Speed it up. Slow it down. I have to hold it up a little bit because I'm standing behind the teleprompter. You can jump to sections, you know, slow it back down. All without having to touch your teleprompter at all. So I'll slow it back down to a nice reading speed. Now it comes with an app too, the free app. It's it's the Bestview app on the App Store, and it actually hooks right up to your Bluetooth remote. And that's actually what I'm controlling this with, is the Bluetooth remote, the app that comes with free right on the App Store, and the app is good for either iPhone or Android. And these things are cheap too. They're $119 on Amazon. There's a link in the description. Okay, so the app that comes with it is the Bestview app. We're going to open up the Bestview app and show you how easy it is to get your text inside there. I actually just emailed myself some text. So go over and open our email on our phone, and I will open this up and just hold my finger down and select all, copy it. Then I'll go back over to our Bestview app, and I'm going to add a new script. I'm going to call this test 3. Test 3, and then in the content, I'm just going to hold my finger down and I'm going to hit paste. Then we'll just hit save. And now we have all of our scripts are in there. We're going to go after test 3. So I click on test 3. It's right there for me, and you can see it's already mirrored. So when I put it in the teleprompter, it's going to be mirrored on the screen, so we'll be able to see it back at us. You have your Bluetooth remote, and that'll get that to move. So I can just click. Starting to move up, stop it. I can change the speeds with the remote, but for right now, I just use it by the click. If it's going too fast, you can actually slow it down by hitting A or B, speed it up on the remote. So A will slow it down, B will speed it up. You know, or you can just, if you get too far and you got to stop, just hit the top button and it'll pause it so you can finish reading. And then you can also jump to sections too by these two buttons right here. I never really use that feature, but it's there if you want to. So all right, so let's hook it up and see how it works. All right, so how this works is basically what you're going to do is you're going to put on a ring adapter onto your lens. So you just got to pick out which ring adapter fits your lens. Like you have a 49 millimeter, 77 millimeter. So you just pick out which one fits your lens. The one I'm going to be using is the 49 millimeter, and we'll just screw that on our lens because you're going to need that, because this thing just comes right up and slides right on your lens. And it has a little bit of a when you're putting it on, it's a little tight fitting right there. So, you know, when you put it on, so it's kind of hard. So what I usually do is I usually don't put my lens on first. Actually what I do is I'll put this on first, because having this on your camera, on your lens, and then snapping this on your thing, you don't want to break the housing on your camera. So what I usually do is I usually put this on first, like that, snap it in place. Then I'll take the lens off my camera. I'm using an A6600, but any camera you work, as long as you have threads on the lens, they're going to have the threads for UV filters, etc. Same thing. We're just using that thread to thread it on. So I'll take my lens off the camera, and then I'll set it on here, and then screw it on the lens, and that way I'm not doing it beforehand and then snapping it in place. So now that it's on there, I'll put the camera back on the lens, and then I can just turn the camera around to fit that. Now I was just holding right on top of my lens, and I can just take my phone and put it right here. And that's pretty much the whole setup. So any camera you can put a filter on, they have a ring for it. And it all comes with the box, in the box, for 119 bucks. Literally, when I'll go out to a job and I'll have someone just come up to me and say, hey, look, you know, I want to do an interview, you know, do you have any kind of teleprompter, you know, or it just kind of looks kind of cheesy if you have a big poster board right here. It's pretty much as simple as emailing a script and then copying and pasting the script in the app, and then just hand him this little tiny Bluetooth controller right here and say, have at it. Now I can sit back behind the camera. I don't have to worry about scrolling it. I don't have to worry about the speed going too slow. If they want to pause and kind of go off script, they have complete control over that. You know, they can just pause it by hitting the little trigger button, and it's off camera. If you see me right here, it's completely off camera, you know, down by their waist or whatever. They can hit that, or they can have someone else off camera running it for them, but it's easy enough to just do it yourself. If you're a YouTuber, it's great because you can just sit there all day, and I have to kind of hold it this way, but basically you can just sit there all day and control your own script. You know, you can speed it up, slow it down, like I said, and you know, it's just the handiest little gadget I've had, and it comes in a fabulous box too as well. I mean, I would definitely, after you get it, keep this box, because unless you want to invest in a case, because after you open the box up, you can see they already have foam fitted in the box. So you have all your stuff here. You have your, you have the main housing right here. Now this attachment you got to put on. It's a little pain in the butt to put on, but it's easy enough, and after it's on, I just leave it on because it fits back in the box with it on. I have the attachment on there for phone, so either iPhone or Android, but it comes with another attachment you can actually hook a tablet to. But the phone works the best, and it's so easy for interviews and also YouTube and stuff like that, because you always have your phone on you. You throw this in the car with you, or your camera bag, or set up at your house. You know, you just call it up on your phone, slap your phone in there, and you don't got to pack around a tablet as well. And of course they have the shield, which protects the glass from getting fingerprints and that kind of stuff when you're moving around. And it's kind of it doesn't slide off. You actually just push in here and then just get your fingers under the lip and pull it off. And there you go, there's your glass. Your phone sits in there. The back of your camera will go in here. And the packing's easy, just put it right back in the box, same way you pulled it out. Like I said, I leave that little clamp on there, push this down in here, and this thing's perfectly. I mean, you have your remote pocket, you have a pocket for your cleaner, a pocket for all your other little fittings for your lenses. It's just a nice little box. That way you don't need to go out and buy an expensive case, especially if you're mainly YouTubing at home and just take this out on the road. But if you're using this for interviews, this is a great little investment for interviews. I use it all the time. I don't really use it for YouTubing much, but I use it for interviews all the time, because I can just take this, throw it in my car. If they need a teleprompter, boom, I got one. I have my phone off me, I turn off access so someone can't call me, call up their script, load it in the app, and away you go, you're ready to go. So this is the Bestview T2 teleprompter for either smartphone or tablet, and it's $119 at Amazon, and I'd say it's by far the coolest thing I've put in my camera bag this whole year. It's saved my butt already twice, and I've only had it a few months. It's really cool. Anyhow, 119 bucks, hands down the best thing I've got this year. Well, not hands down the best thing I got. The best thing I got this year is my my Sony A6600. That's the best thing I got this year. But second best thing I got this year is this $119 teleprompter. So again, links in the description. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment on this video. And tell me what you think if you get one. All right? See you next time.
From Television City in Las Vegas, it's Fans of Jimmy Century's Fatale Original Variety Hour. I'm the best of my generation.
Hey guys, it's Victor.
And it's Alicia from Fans of Jimmy Century. Can you guys do us a mondo favor and go over and subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/FOJCTV. We'll tell you why later. Later!